Have you wondered if your eggs are still good? Maybe you've had some eggs in the fridge or on your shelf for a few weeks and you're thinking, these are getting a little old. I wonder if they're still good. Well, I'll show you how you can identify good eggs from bad eggs. And how long do eggs last? Well, eggs can last a pretty long time. For the first week or so, they're almost always going to be in real good shape. But they can last for 2-3 weeks, maybe as long as a month, and still be okay. How long it takes for the eggs to go bad? Well, that varies depending upon a whole bunch of factors. But from day one, they start to deteriorate slowly. And it's just a matter of time until they go bad, but you've got quite a bit of time in most cases. But how do you know if your egg is good? Well, you can't just look at it. You can't just sniff it. Or if you can tell that it's bad by doing either of those things, well, it's definitely really bad. But the easy way to tell is you just take your egg and get a cup of water. Get a container of water, a cup or a bowl that's large enough to hold an egg comfortably. Put room temperature water in it, not too hot, not too cold, and drop your egg into the water. And you'll see if the egg falls to the bottom of the cup and is laying sideways down at the bottom. That is a good, fresh egg. Now, as the eggs deteriorate over time, they build up gases inside of the shell, and that will cause the egg to be more inclined to float. And so if we try another egg, there you go. You see, this one is standing upright and not touching the bottom. That is not a good egg. It's not floating right up on the top, so it's not really, really bad, but it's not touching the bottom of the cup. If the egg doesn't touch the bottom of the container, I'm probably not going to be real excited about eating that egg. It probably wouldn't kill you, but it wouldn't be a very good egg. So we're going to set him aside. Okay. Now this one is standing upright rather than on its side, so I know that it's not super fresh. It's still probably okay because it is touching the bottom of the container, but just barely. So this one is about as old as I would be comfortable using. Yeah, then we'll take a look at this guy. Okay, now that one is clearly floating. That is not a good egg. And so that's how you can tell if your eggs are good or not. Now the other thing that is an indication is when you crack the egg open, you'll see the yolk and the white part of the egg, and they will begin to merge together as the egg ages. Now if you're going to use eggs and you think that they might be a little old, but you're not sure if they're okay or not, I would break open each one of them at a time into a bowl so you can see what you get and see if they're okay. Okay, now you see when I break this egg open, the white and the yolk are kind of mixed together. It's not a nice solid yolk on that egg. That's not a very good egg. And so I would probably just dump this one. Same thing with that. See how it just falls apart when you put it in there. So those are not good eggs. I would avoid using those guys. Now this egg, the yolk has pretty much stayed together. And so that one is not too bad. And this one here, you see that the yolk has stayed together when I broke it open. And so I'd say that's probably a pretty good egg to use. Eggs are a great source of nutrition, and they have a longer shelf life than a lot of people think. I hope the tips in this video help you sort through your eggs to determine which ones are fresh and delicious, which ones are still okay, and which ones probably are time to let go of. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you enjoy the tips enough that you come back and catch more, and choose to subscribe. If you choose to subscribe, I'd also advise that you ring that bell so you're notified of future content when it drops. Thanks for watching the video, thanks for coming along in this journey, and we will catch you again soon.